Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Makara. It's really good to see you and make this little piece to advertise our upcoming workshop, Enlightened Feminine Leadership Level 1.
Boy, is it ever the right time for this class, huh? I mean, women are stepping up and stepping out. And we do have this class coming up from, I think it's the 11th of February to the 14th. We'll end on Valentine's Day. The first couple of days are we have just a 2-hour meeting in the evening. But it's a way to get to know each other. So I'd like us to just talk a little bit about what people will take away. What are we offering them that will really, be a value and perhaps even, a real supportive transformation in their lives. So it's a funny title, Enlightened Feminine Leadership. What is that? What do you think people need to know about that title?
Well, it's actually so much more than that, but I do know that it really starts to anchor people in this sense of how do I show up? How can I show up
Mm-hmm.
in the world and also feel more comfortable with their sense of connection to themselves and their connection to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and start to learn about how a healthy group works.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many levels of attention that people come and receive from this workshop, and it's the beginning of really um, learning about yourself, learning about systems around you, and most importantly, learning about like healthy connection.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds really good, and it fits with what we're actually doing. And how I would frame it is that this first level is really about being. Yeah, it's about who we are in our essence and what's possible there. But we come to that direct experiential um, possibility with a very body based approach. It's very experiential, it's very body based. Because I'm a certified Hakomi trainer, then, and I know you do the constellation work, but this work of enlightened feminine leadership rests on these systems. Yeah. So it's a being level through the body and helping people to become all that they want to become so that they can offer that to the world, because this process of what we develop in our own cultivation, yeah, I don't think it's really a lived reality to us until we offer it, yeah, until we give it away. And so I think, people who want to practice more self-leadership will find a lot of support in this class. People who are therapists who are leading small groups will learn a lot. It is for men and women. And even people who are managing large organizations can find tools and have experiences that can up level their performance. Yeah, would you agree with that?
I do, Makara, and our experience shows that, there are some people who have taken this class that have really taken off with it,
Yeah.
and it's been kind of life-changing for them. And so I love to keep offering this with you.
Yeah, and the more I learn about neuroscience, and I'm certainly not a scientist, but I'm fascinated with how we can understand more about our bodies, more about our minds and brains, and if we can make this information both about mindfulness and neuroscience and even emotional intelligence, if we can make this useful for people, yeah, so that they have the experience and they can integrate it and then use it in their lives, I feel like we can do a lot to create a better world. And we're talking one day after the inauguration, so I'm still a little bit high, and I think you are too, about how we can be a part of the healing the divide, of making bridges so that we can experience the beauty and the power of belonging, which is, I think, one of the one of the real gifts of this program. Yeah. Is there anything you feel like you would like to name that you draw on or we draw on from the principles of constellation work? Because it's a really critical part of the class.
Yeah, well, we do offer an experience in level 1 of kind of ceremonial constellation, and really constellation is grounding in this sense of belonging, of accepting life as it is, of honoring the life that we have. And when we do that, we actually feel our aliveness and we're free to be creative beings. And so one of the experiences that happens in level 1 is a ritual in that regard. And it's really wonderful.
Yeah. And I know we often will use the little evocative statement that people can take in and see how they respond to. We'll say to them, your life belongs to you and you belong to life. And that's really what the class is about, a direct experience of interconnectedness and of belonging and of autonomy. Yeah. So it's not just, we're not a glob, we are ourselves, but we have connection. And that's really, I think, the connective edge is that's the most powerful part, I think. An approach to leadership that rests on feminine principles.
And serves life.
And serves life, yeah.
And will find that they can be of service.
Yes, yes.
That's wonderful.
And, there is all evidence in the world that, the more we can have the experience of giving, the more we have the experience of generosity, which then changes our gene expression and, increases our longevity and really supports health. So if people want to read more about the class or make contact with us, we'll post our contact information. But you could also find us through the website, which is just matrixworkslivingsystems.com. And the class is there, and we offer the class at a sliding scale. And we do a lot of follow-up for people who come. So there's a level 2 and 3. And we also offer twice a month moon group meditations. And so we build community and encourage people to stay in touch and to work together and to have the experience of the value of being human, being a part of how we are and what we do and how we relate. So anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you, Makara. I look so forward to this upcoming group and all that it offers.
Yeah, and the final thing I'll say, these are smaller groups because we care about the quality of relationship, and we try to really have each person have the amount of time and attention that they need in order to grow. So we hope to see you soon and watch for other little videos and invitations for you to join a really healthy community. Okay, much love.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.